And we are live. Hello and good morning, good afternoon to those of you on the East Coast and in other parts of the world. Welcome to the broadcast. My name is Sigal and I am broadcasting to you from outside of Dallas, Texas. It is cold today. You may be hearing the furnace in the background coming and going. Hopefully you can hear me over the furnace. So it's cold here, but not as cold as it is for you guys up north. We are in the high 40s, and it's quite an adjustment for us on the road. Hi and welcome, everyone. So many things that we took for granted when living in a large home, in a real home, like heating, thick walls to keep the cold out. Hello, hello. Even a coat closet, we no longer have that on the road. So we make do with what we have in our motor home, and we're actually grateful for the furnace that you may be hearing, for the thin walls keeping the cold out, and for the tiny closet that houses all of our bed linen daily for 7 people and our coats together. So more than anything, this journey is teaching us to value the little conveniences of life, literally, to treasure them. We certainly did not treasure them when we had them in our sticks and bricks home. So we have traveled north from Houston to Dallas. I see some of our friends from Houston are waving here. I'm sorry, just a second. I have knocking on the door. Forgive me. I'll be back very soon. Okay? Where are you guys staying? Over there? Okie dokie. Okay, I'll tell them to come. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, this hasn't happened on a broadcast yet. So these are the kids of the next door neighbors knocking on the door and asking to come play. I don't know them. Apparently they know my children somehow. So all right, let's get back to business. So we are in the Dallas area. We've traveled for Houston, and we're still adjusting to the new terrain. You might be able to see out the window. We're staying in a very unique campground. It's in the woods. We're literally in the woods. Let me turn this around. Maybe I could show you a little bit more. The trees here are, forgive the mess, the trees here are really interesting. They don't even have a trunk. So they have like branches that are coming out almost from the ground. So this is actually creating really just a magical secret hideaways for the kids. And they're having just an awesome time playing there, hide and seek, tag, building forts, climbing. So a lot of awesome stuff. It's not so simple to transition. Every 3 weeks, just imagine it, every 3 weeks transitioning to a new place. It could make your head spin, but then you land in a new spot, and the view is often awesome, and you can breathe and relax, and you take the dog for a walk, and you meet the neighbor on the left, and you meet the neighbor on the right, and the neighbor across from you, and you start mapping out all the full-time families and where the kids are, and you join their group chat, and you kind of, something that feels very new and strange within 3 weeks feels like home. And just when you're feeling super comfortable, you have to get up and leave to the next campground. But that is the nature of this beast that we have chosen for ourselves. So, so it's not always easy. But if we wanted for it to be easy, we would have stayed in a house. Okay, so I was tired of busy. I wanted to go out into the world and to live life and to problem solve and to engage with nature and with other humans daily. And that is exactly what I got. And I am enjoying it very much. And I'm sharing it with you because in case you're having thoughts of explore, oh, I can hear myself think of exploring this lifestyle. I highly recommend it, and I will continue to talk about this and share our experience. This is very new to us. We knew nothing about full-time travel, nothing. We knew no one who did this, but this is our year of Brave, and this is what we're doing. I know many of you watching, this is your year of Brave too. I know that even those who are not traveling, those who are in their Christmas preparation, in their Hanukkah preparation today, take a break, drink some tea with me. This is going to be your year of Brave too, I hope, and I hope to encourage you to roadmap and to create journeys and to bring back magic into your family. And today we're going to discuss a little bit about how to do that, okay? So I have received all your emails. I'm receiving texts from you a few times a week. People turn to me and ask me, how do you do it? How can we do it? How do we become full-time families? How do we fund this? That's the number one question. I'm getting all of your letters. I am replying as soon as I can. I promise to get to all of them because I needed those answers about 6 months ago. And there were people there that were helpful for me. And now I would like to pay it forward to anyone interested to embark on a full-time journey, okay? Maybe I'll even record a video talking just about how to do it. Maybe I'll roadmap it from sticks and bricks to RV life. Yes, no, tell me in the comments, is this interesting for you? And then I can record it. Okay, so far we have covered day 1 through 3 in excuse me, oh, I have a lot of things going on. So this is my timer going because I was left with the assignment, I'm going to show this is funny, of kneading this dough that my amazing husband Guy has prepared this morning. I'm going to finish this broadcast and then I'm going to go knead it for him so he can prepare cakes for us for tonight. It's it's pretty awesome what this year of Brave is bringing about and getting to see your partner exploring new passions. And apparently Guy is exploring his baking passion. And we are the benefactors of that. So that's pretty awesome. Benefactors, I hope that's the right word. We are the ones benefiting from those amazing cakes. So I wasn't able to broadcast to you yesterday or the day before. I wasn't feeling well. I was supposed to do day 4, but sometimes mamas get sick. And I learned the hard way that when you are not feeling well, you need to take a break. And that's exactly what I did. So I was sitting in the lodge. I turned on the laptop. I was going to go live. And then I said, I can't do this. I need to go back to bed. I'm sick. So thank you for your patience. I'm back. I'm well rested. I'm feeling good. My family took care of me. And it just feels really awesome to have people that have your back when you're sick. I'm ready to begin again. So far in days 1 through 3 of the 8-day challenge, Magical Families Challenge, we've covered family meetings and how to do them in day 1 and day 2. If you missed it, please go back to the videos. They're all in the road mapping group, Road Mapping Your Mama Life with Sigal. You can find those videos. We've covered how to teach your child homekeeping the nonviolent way. No begging, no threatening, no yelling, no punishing, none of that. That's going to get you the exact opposite of what you want. That's going to get you resistance, okay? Today we're going on with homekeeping, okay? I'm going to be focusing on the number one thing that worked for me when getting my kids involved with kitchen chores. Excuse me for a sec, some tea, my throat. Right after that, I'm going to be sharing the final name that I've chosen with your amazing help for my brand new coaching program. That's going to include 4 separate courses bundled together in one awesome program to empower families to begin a journey back to magic. All right, so hang on till the end to watch. Stay with me. We have a lot going on, okay? So let's begin with kitchen chores. After a few years of trying to get my kids to help out, I've been exploring the subject for, I believe, probably 8 or 9 years in depth, the subject of kids and homekeeping. And I was trying to figure out, how do I get them to help out? Because I'm depleted and I'm doing all the work for 7 people. That doesn't make sense. And I've explored all the ways. Trust me, I've explored them all. One day I was washing the dishes with the kids running in and out of the kitchen after dinner. You know how that is? Everybody gets up, they're done eating, they're back to playing, they have their stuff, they have their homework, they have their friends to chat with. Everyone's very busy, but one person stays in the kitchen and cleans up. And if you're lucky, 2 people, and it's usually either mom or dad. Maybe sometimes it's dad in some families, if you're fortunate, and that's a really, really good thing. But so I'm standing there and I'm begging them to help out. And then it hit me. I just turned off the water in the faucet. I called all 5 kids into the kitchen. I sat them down and I said, new house rule. No one leaves the kitchen until it's fully clean. And they looked confused. What do you mean, Mom? They asked. No one leaves the kitchen after meals until Mom leaves the kitchen. That's the new house rule. That's what I meant. No ifs, ands, or buts. If I'm cleaning, I said to them, then you all get to stay and clean with me. We all leave the kitchen at the same time. You had to see the confused looks on their faces. It's not your plate to clean? Doesn't matter. These are not your dishes in the sink? Doesn't matter. We are all responsible for all of our messes. And it doesn't make sense for Mom to clean after everyone else, does it? So you clean for your sister today. Tomorrow she will tidy for you. The kitchen is left clean at all times. So in a household where we have 3 full meals a day, we have a high traffic kitchen. That's a lot of work. Those are a lot of hours that I had to put in to clean it. So we have no choice but to enforce a stricter cleaning policy. So this is a hard journey. This is not for the faint of heart. But once Mama decides that she's no longer the maid, she's no longer the servant of everyone else, that's when change happens. You have to make a decision to create a change. You have to create a decision that what was in the old days, it will no longer be. You have to make a decision that no one leaves the kitchen until Mom leaves the kitchen, okay? So Mom has and deserves to have time for her own journeys, just like the kids and her partner, okay? So I think I could share that I'm pleased. The kitchen is clean 95% of the time, all right? And since we're having conversations about homekeeping in the weekly family meetings every single week, this is something that you got to keep up every week. You can't just tell your kids, new house rule and that's it. Everything changes. You're now involved in the housekeeping. No, this is an ongoing conversation every week in the family meeting, okay? But this rule, what I did on that day, I took a piece of paper and I wrote on it in big letters, no one leaves the kitchen until Mom leaves the kitchen, okay? So since we're having these conversations, the children are no longer complaining. Now, we've been doing this for many years. And actually, we have brought this rule with us on the road. No one leaves after a meal until Mom and Dad leave, okay? Everybody cleans up. We're a team. We finish cleaning, we can separate and go do our own thing. So the kids just know. They've been trained to know. No one will even think of leaving without cleaning up after a meal, okay? So no one leaves the kitchen until Mom leaves the kitchen. These days, Guy's in charge of the kitchen, so no one leaves the kitchen until Dad leaves the kitchen, okay? Or until the kitchen is fully clean, okay? So it's not a perfect journey. There are ups and downs for sure, prepare for them. But the most important thing for me and for Guy, we're no longer bitter. The kids are involved. The kids clean up after every single meal. We do not feel like a maid or a servant to the kids. And when I start feeling like I'm a servant or a maid, that's when I know that I haven't been maintaining the kids' involvement in the daily contributions. They must contribute every meal. If you eat 3 times a day, you set up for a meal and you clean 3 times a day. And only when mom and dad leave the kitchen, you get to go play. Okay? So I don't no longer feel like I'm alone in this. I have a team. We work together. So there are still evenings where I would come back from yoga and I would be presented with a clean kitchen that is nowhere close to being clean. So, I breathe. I remind myself that it's progress, not perfection. The Cubs and their dad, they're trying. They're not me. They're never going to be me. And they will do a good enough job. And that's good enough for me. Okay. And drum roll, I have created systems in my home that allow me time that I didn't have before to find joy on the yoga mat too. Okay, so that's it for the number one tip for getting kids involved in kitchen chores. No one leaves the kitchen until mom and dad leave the kitchen. Try it out. That's today's challenge. And now I want to reveal the final name that I've chosen for my 4 courses in 4 months program for parents of the world. Drum roll. The name of the new program is Making Families Magical Again. Okay, because something happens to families along the way. Kids are growing. The to-do lists are getting longer and longer. We are driving endlessly from classes and extracurriculars and activities, and something in the magic of family disappears. And now I want to help you bring that back, okay? So here's how it's going to work. So Making Families Magical. It's a 4-month journey, and it includes 4 separate online courses. So in month number 1, you're going to be learning the 7 steps to successful family meetings. So you're going to be diving deep into how do you structure a family meeting? How do you discuss chores and create a system for chores? How do you discuss family relationships every week? How do you discuss family finances every week with the children and the husband, everybody together, sitting, stopping the world and discussing important topics like academics and hobbies and the family calendar and the schedule, and you meal plan as a family, and how do you nourish the family spirit? So all of these are going to be covered in month number 1. These are skills you're going to have by the end of month number 1. Your family will be meeting with a structure and on a roll, discussing the important topics that need to be covered by families. In month number 2, we will cover Teach Your Child Homekeeping, the entire course in 1 month. So you're going to learn how to make division of labor in your home more fair. Not that mom and dad are doing all the love. Thank you for all the loves. Not that mom and dad are doing all the work. Labor will be divided by where your very capable children are going to become contributors. And it's a journey to get them to adopt a contributor mindset. And we're going to learn how to bring them from the point where they're contributing nothing to the family, where they are contributing 100% of the homekeeping, all right? So we're going to teach them how to become contributors, and we're going to learn how to do this the gentle and nonviolent communication way, okay? So there's not going to be yelling, there's not going to be begging, there's not going to be tears, there's not going to be threatening, there's not going to be punishing. We're going to get them to become contributors to the homekeeping by connection, because relationship is the only way you're going to get your child to contribute to the homekeeping, okay? So that's month number 2. You're going to learn kitchen, A to Z, table setting, dishwashing, floors, countertops, cooking, how to get kids involved in that. Laundry, A to Z, bedrooms, A to Z, living rooms, bathrooms, childcare, administration. Kids can be involved in every single element of the homekeeping. In essence, in month number 2 of the Making Families Magical Again program, you're going to be creating a homekeeping school for your kids in your home. I will show you how. By the end of this month, you're going to be starting already a journey of homekeeping. Hopefully already have taken your first steps and your kids are already contributors. Okay, now this is a long journey, but we will get you started and practicing throughout these months where you're in the program. In month number 3, we're going to be diving deep into healing sibling relations. So how are the sibling relations in your family? Only you know the answer to that. Okay, so we're going to learn in month number 3, how do we make the fighting end? How all misbehavior is a cry for help. We're going to learn how to help siblings stop competing and start connecting. We're going to learn why fighting is so essential and how to intervene as a mom, as a dad, helpfully, how to teach negotiation skills, all of that. In month number 3, we're going to be covering, diving deep, practicing with the children. You're going to get daily tasks, daily challenges, daily assignments, and group accountability. You're going to be reporting to the group and learning from the group and supporting each other with my group coaching as well. So in month number 4, this is a 4-month program. We're going to be, I'm adding on the Making Marriage Magical Again course. In this course, you're going to be learning how to bring back long, juicy conversations into your marriage, how to find and make time for intimate time together with your partner, how to make your partner your number 1 priority, how both of you need to engage in self-care in order for this magic to come back, and how to cut out all criticism and begin a journey of bringing back the magic you had when you first met. So this is 4 courses in 4 months. We're going to be very busy in January, February, March, and April in creating the infrastructure for magic to enter our family life again in a structured way, okay? So the cart for these for this program, the 4 courses in 4 months, is going to open right after Christmas, and it's going to close right before New Year's 2020. That's it. I'm not sure when it will open again. It may not reopen this year, so make sure to grab your spot before New Year's, okay? So if you want to dive deep into family meetings, A to Z, if you want to teach a child homekeeping, A to Z, if you want to help siblings heal their relationship, A to Z, and if you want to make marriage magical again, A to Z, then be ready to grab your spot right after Christmas ends. All right, back to kids and house chores. I see we have new joiners. Hello, hello. So now that you've watched the video, go ahead and do the 4th challenge for today. Remember, today's number 1 tip for getting kids involved in the homekeeping is you put up a sign, no one leaves the kitchen until mom leaves the kitchen or dad leaves the kitchen. Sit your kids down, tell them this is a new house rule, and stick to it. No one leave the kitchen until mom and dad finish cleaning, and then we all go and play. We work, and then we play. So I want you to post pictures of today's challenge in the comments. As always, I love your comments. I love your thoughts. I love your emails, your private messages, and your public comments. And I love learning from you about your challenges in the art of running a family. I please send your questions in about kitchen chores, about homekeeping, about magical families, and I promise to address each and every one of them. All right, so tomorrow is day 5 of the Magical Families Challenge. It's going to be broadcast tomorrow. On day 5 and 6, we turn our focus to healing sibling relations. Excuse me. And on day 7 and 8, we're going to wrap it up with making marriage magical. Please send your question in so I could address it in the live broadcast. Given that we skipped a few days and we're going into Christmas, we're going to take a break, and I will continue right after the holiday. So until next time, keep seeking magic, because it's right there in your home, and you just have to look for it. Please look for it, mamas. I will see you soon. Thank you for joining me in this broadcast. I'll stay here for any last questions for a minute, and then I will sign off. I would love to hear from you, how far along you are in your holiday preparations. Please chime in the comments. Did you finish all your Christmas shopping? Is the house set up? Are you ready for Hanukkah starting tonight? The menorah is ready, the candles, anything you care to share. I'm excited. December is a fun month with a lot of action going on. I know you moms are busy, and I wish you peace and magic and I wish for the children and for your partner to be fully involved. I wish for you to feel that you have a team helping you this holiday and you're not the only one working hard to prepare everything for everyone. Let's get them involved. They're fully capable. Get them off their screens. Get them away from whatever it is they're doing. Invite them to take part in preparation for the holiday. They're so capable. And the connection and the sense of belonging of working in parallel to your child to prepare for the holiday is just awesome. I am going to knead this dough right here, and I will be seeing you tomorrow in the next broadcast, day 5 of the Magical Families Challenge. Bye-bye.